It's one of those cold, gray winter days here in Isle Aux Morts today. So I decided to stay inside and bake some tea buns. One of my favorite things to do on a day like this. Today I'm using one of my favorite tea bun recipes, but I'm going to add a few extras to it. Now, my tea bun recipe is pretty basic. 3 cups of flour, 3 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 cup of butter, 1 cup of milk, and 1 egg. I like taking things out about an hour or two before I start baking. It gives it all time to warm up a little. And I like to have everything measured out individually. It makes me feel organized, and it's all part of the relaxed baking experience, I guess. Today I'm doing marshberry tea buns, so I'll be adding the marshberries, but also a few other extras just for flavor. I'll add vanilla, honey, nuts and seeds. I have pumpkin seeds and walnuts. Now, I used a big bowl because I can get a little bit messy with the flour. So I chose a larger bowl, and I mixed in the flour and the baking powder. Actually, I almost forgot the baking powder, and you see me sprinkling it in after, but I got it in there. So then add your butter, and I use a little cutting tool I have. It's like a little hand tool there, you can see. And that really helps cut up that butter and get it in there. Just make sure you get it into like little pieces. You can get your hands in there and rub it around just to get it small if you like. Or you can use 2 knives to cut it up. That works great as well. As long as you can get it down to small pieces, that'd be perfect. Now, I'm sure you've noticed there's no sugar included in this recipe. I did add some honey, but that's just for a little bit kick of flavor. But there's absolutely no sweetness in these tea buns. The sweetness will be what we would add to it in the jam or cream or something like that for our tastes. So if you like a little bit of sweetness in the tea buns, I would recommend adding about 1/4 cup to a 1/2 cup of sugar, white or brown, your choice. Next, I mix together all the wet ingredients, your milk, vanilla, and the honey. Now, I always use pure vanilla. I find the flavor is better. And I source local honey any opportunity that I can. I enjoy the taste, and you always get so many different options with honey as well. We actually picked the marshberries that I'm using in this recipe on New Year's Day. On a waterline road here in Isle Aux Morts is a beautiful trail, kind of an intermediate walking trail. And every year we go up there and check on the marshberries and see if there's any available. And we were certainly blessed to find some this time as well. And they are super tart and really fresh, so very tasty. I'm also adding pumpkin seeds and walnuts. I love the pop of the contrast of color between the pumpkin seeds and the marshberries. It's absolutely beautiful and gives you that little extra crunch with the nuts and the seeds. After you've gently mixed through all your extras, your berries, nuts, and seeds, generously flour a board or your countertop to get ready to lay out your T-bun dough. And I would flatten this out to about a 1/4 inch and use a medium size bun cutter, or you can just use a glass or a bottle, something round that will just shape out the size of the T-bun that you want. Now, the last thing I do is brush the T-buns with a bit of milk. You could use egg white as well, or an egg wash. And all that does is gives it a little bit of extra browning for color uh, while it's baking. Then I bake it for 25 minutes at 350 degrees. Now, while the T-buns are baking, I'm going to bring our kitchen composter outside for Roger to add to our compost barrel. We've been composting now for the last couple of years, and it's an awesome addition to our garden. Composting here on the southwest coast certainly has its challenges, wind being one of them. But the first thing we have to do before we start is Roger has to untie the wheelbarrow, which we have tied under the trees in the backyard. The winds here can get quite high at times, and we need to make sure everything is secured and safe. Then we need to get some soil. We do have a pile in the driveway actually right now that Roger can manage to get a bit from, even though it's all frozen. What we do is we actually take our kitchen composter and we add that to a barrel that we have outside the shed. And then Roger will take the soil that we have, not a whole lot of it, but a bit, and just mix it in the blue barrel. He'll take a shovel and just kind of chop the compost, make it a little bit smaller, and add that soil in and mix it up a bit. So we do that probably on a weekly basis, just to keep up and cleaning out our little kitchen composter. For our little garden, we feel the composting has made all the difference for our vegetables and for our flower garden. Everything has grown so much better this year. We did have a really good summer, but we do feel like the compost added to our soil has made all the difference. Well, I'm out of the cold and back in the kitchen, and the tea buns are ready to come out of the oven. It's an awesome smell here today. Roger will join me shortly now, and we'll have some fresh, warm tea buns right out of the oven. I've got a little bit of honey to drizzle on mine, and of course, we got Fossil's cream. I'm putting the kettle on now, and Roger will be in shortly. Well, thanks so much for joining our little quiet adventure here today. If you enjoy the video, please like and subscribe.